Hello, my name is Demon Hunter. I am going to talk about Ashes of Creation today. Like it or not, there is a lot of controversy surrounding Ashes of Creation. First, it is quite apparent that Steven wants to hurry production of his game. Why? Because he is running out of money, it seems. Will he finally give us AOC with the whole Western continent, or will he spend 6 more years to give us the whole game he promised? Lots of low-level content creators seem to think that Steven has unlimited money to spend on his game. But when Steven started his Kickstarter program a little over 8 years ago, he also mentioned that his game was fully funded to completion, never mentioning any timeline on how long it will take on completing it and what that number is in terms of dollars. Steven, I've been watching you ever since. Are you going to end up following Amazon's New World? Or even worse, will you end up like Chronicles of Illyria? Pick your poison, Steven, as I am sure there are lots of nervous people working at your studio right now. It seems to me your marketing strategies aren't getting the attention you were looking for, or at least it hasn't been very fruitful lately. The marketing strategy of Harbinger sounds good on paper.
But, with all the lagging server-side systems and a slew of unaddressed bugs plaguing Ashes of Creation Alpha 2, no wonder you hit a cap on player testers and retention. So, what are you gonna do? Sell more cosmetics? Perhaps you will get on your knees in front of Asmongold or the laziest peon and beg for their participation. Why so undecisive? We've been there and done that. It's time for drastic measures. Relaunch a second Kickstarter or new crowdfunding initiative with stretch goals and rewards. Emphasize transparency with a new dev roadmap, detailed financial needs, and development milestones. Target former backers and new MMO enthusiasts, especially those frustrated by recent genre disappointments like New World, Arch-Age 2 delays. So Steven, are you going to take action? Or just let things be like, there is nothing to see here, and move on? Business as usual? Or course correction? If a gaming company like Intrepid Studios runs out of money during the development of a major MMO like Ashes of Creation, the leadership would need to make strategic decisions quickly to ensure both short-term survival and long-term development. Here's how they might proceed, based on industry precedents and good business strategy. Emergency strategy to continue development. 1. Transparency with the community. Be honest about the situation without creating panic. Reaffirm commitment to the project. Engage the fanbase with options to support development. This builds trust, and in a crowdfunded game like Ashes, the community is everything. Monetization and funding options. 2. Private investment. Venture capital. Seek external investors or angel funding based on the project's potential. This could involve giving up partial equity or IP rights. A tough decision, but sometimes necessary. 3. Pre-order packages, or expanded Founders Packs. Release new tiers of Founder Packs, cosmetics, or early access benefits. Offer real value to avoid backlash, not pay to win. 4. Kickstarter 2.0, or crowdfunding campaign. Run a second crowdfunding campaign with updated gameplay footage and transparent milestones. Show how previous funds were used to justify a new ask. 5. Partnerships or publishing deals. Partner with a larger publisher or platform, like Epic Games, Amazon, or even Microsoft. Downside, may require compromises in creative control. Product pivot and side revenue stream. 6. Spin-off products. While main development slows, release smaller products to generate cash flow. Mobile or companion app, crafting, world map, trading, minigame or PvP arena standalone, reuse core assets. Visual novels, lore books, or tabletop RPG versions of the world. Modular release of systems like housing or node simulations. 7. NFTs or Web3, risky. Some companies turn to blockchain-based assets or NFTs for quick cash. However, this is extremely controversial and risks reputational damage. Creative development strategies. 8. Open source. Some tools or systems offer tools or parts of the engine for licensing. Attract developers who might contribute or build mods. 9. Community co-development. Invite community developers or modders to contribute, like open source games. Possibly hire from the community at lower cost. Cost-cutting measures. 10. Reduce burn rate temporarily, reduce team size or shift to a remote-only structure, delay or cut non-core features temporarily, e.g., less crucial PvE systems. Example from industry star Citizen has survived via continuous crowdfunding plus cosmetics for years. Larian Studios survived financial issues by making Divinity, Original Sin, then reinvested into Baldur's Gate 3. Hello Games saved No Man's Sky by focusing on core values, avoiding monetization traps, and gradually rebuilding the product. Final thought. The key is not just raising more money but rebuilding confidence from players, potential investors, and the team. A passionate and honest leadership team can often pull through a crisis if they're transparent, scrappy, and strategic.
So, is Steven using these desperate measures to continue to fund his game? Or, even half of these measures can bring dividends if taken seriously. I hope Steven wakes up and smells the coffee on this. You have lots to think about what you're going to say on your next live stream. Perhaps, it will be easier that a genius like me give you sage advice from now on, Steven. You will benefit a lot. And for all you content creators, I hope you learned something here. This rogue will vanish for now, but you never know when I strike back and return the social realm. See you. Comment and subscribe.